Hi, everybody. I'm Kira, your host, and alongside me today, we have Danielle from the AVN Rummage Sale.
Hello, hello.
Welcome.
Thank
I
you.
am so excited to talk all things Rummage Sale. This is probably one of the biggest events in our area.
Sure is.
For a fact, I know. I can't wait to go. I'm sure all my friends can't wait to go. Do you want to tell our viewers a little bit about the Rummage Sale and how you're involved?
Sure. So my name is Danielle Ferrante. I'm the event coordinator for Atlantic Visiting Nurse, which is based in Morristown. Our rummage sale is over 100 years old.
Wow.
This year is actually 103, 104. So we've had a longstanding tradition in Somerset County and Far Hills, particularly. According to our research, we can see that it was always in the Far Hills area. It might have been in another property, but we've always kind of been in Far Hills. So I handle all the fundraising, and I am the event coordinator, and I do all the activities surrounding the rummage sale, which, as you know, is twice a year.
Yes.
So it's in May, in the spring, and then we also do it again in October. This May, it's May 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Right there at the Far Hills Fairgrounds on Peapack Road on the intersection of Peapack Road and 202.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm super excited. I mean, the hunt for all the treasures that you're going to find, it's a community tradition that everybody has. It's
Exactly.
really exciting.
Yeah.
What is the AVN?
So AVN is Atlantic Visiting Nurse. We are a part of Atlantic Health. We consist of about 400 clinicians, and it's home health care and hospice. And those clinicians consist of social workers, occupational therapists, nurses, social workers. And we see about 20,000 patients throughout the year. And we service 6 counties in New Jersey. Stemming from our hospital systems, which is Morristown, Chilton, Hackettstown, Overlook.
Yeah, there's a lot.
We're quite a large health system, and so the rummage sale benefits all of our initiatives at Atlantic Visiting Nurse.
Yeah. So who benefits from the sale?
Sure. So we also have our Adult Day Center, which is located right here in Somerset County, actually in Basking Ridge. It's a great place for older adults that have we have engaging activities. It's a safe environment. They get a great lunch, and it's an opportunity for caregivers to have some relief during their day. So it's a great facility. I encourage everybody to stop over there and check it out. We are also always looking for volunteers at our Adult Day Center to assist with our activities. We have a beautiful garden there outside, and they do gardening, and there's crafts and activities and painting and things like that. So we're always looking for volunteers at our Adult Day Center, as well as our hospice, actually. Our hospice, we are always looking for hospice volunteers as well. And that can range from sitting with a patient and brightening their day to dropping off something or offering a complimentary therapy to our hospice patients. So
Amazing.
Yeah.
Cool.
we also run Camp Clover, which is a childhood bereavement camp. Oh. So it's a 1-week camp in the summer for children who may have lost their caregiver. So they're a parent or a grandparent who is really close to them, free of charge.
That's
so it's
awesome.
a lot of fun for them, but we also offer some counseling and activities. And they know they're not alone because
you're with a group of other kids that are in similar.
Exactly. Yeah. Other children that have maybe had that same experience, because sometimes that's an isolating experience. So that's one of the programs that our fundraising efforts go towards our hospice programs. We offer a lot of complimentary programs for our hospice patients, music therapy, tons of bereavement classes for folks that have lost someone, all different types of therapies to help with the the process at the end of life, and doing it with dignity and compassion and care. So that's some of the proceeds of the rummage sale goes to all of our good programming at Atlantic Visiting Nurse,
all those complimentary.
and also, to uninsured patients as well. So that's our
benefits a lot.
Yeah, it really
it
does.
benefits a little bit of everybody. Yeah,
and the community. You bring up a
Definitely.
good point.
Yeah.
So beyond just the rummage sale, we have a community of about 400 volunteers that help make this rummage sale happen in Far Hills. We have a great relationship with the borough of Far Hills. And obviously we've had it there for 100 years. So they really are a great partner. And we love bringing the spotlight to Far Hills and our community. And our volunteers are just wonderful. And they've known each other for a really long time on any given day. So we are currently taking donations right now. So about a month long. We'll be doing that Monday through Saturday until April 21st. And then May 1st is our rummage sale. So there's about 200 people there almost every day sorting the donations and bringing the donations in.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's more than a sale. It actually makes an impact on people's lives.
Exactly.
And I think that's awesome.
Exactly.
So what can shoppers expect? I know the volunteers, they're busy.
Yes.
They're getting ready for everything, but I know you guys have a bunch of different tents. Everything's organized really neatly.
Yes.
How do you guys pick stuff?
Yes. So you might see and see on social media that the thrift culture is growing.
Yes.
And we're really excited about that because it truly is a treasure hunt at the rummage sale. We have gotten pieces of art that are worth $10,000.
Wow.
We've gotten beautiful pieces of jewelry, beautiful designer clothing. I'll mention that my whole outfit is from this year's rummage sale of what donations came in. I have a Ralph Lauren blazer on,
we love
jacket.
Ralph Lauren.
Yes, it's a shacket. And then I have Tory Burch wedges on.
Amazing.
And a one of those viral loungers that you see all
Which
over
I love,
social
because
media.
you don't even have to think about what you're wearing. You're just like, I'm putting the matching set on.
Right, exactly. So this actually just came in this year. So we get so many wonderful things. And like I said, it is a treasure hunt. There's always something. We have about 26 different departments.
Wow.
And you can find anything. I like to say it's kind of like an outside Macy's or department store.
I would say, yeah.
We have furniture, tools, jewelry, women's clothing, men's clothing. Our Bon-Ton department is kind of our more higher end homewares. Then we have designer, a whole boutique department, children's department, kitchen, household, holiday. Oh my gosh.
Everything.
We have so much holiday stuff.
Oh my gosh, I've seen the holiday tent before. I'm like, I need to save up stuff for Christmas next year.
You name it, we have it.
Yes.
So it's really a treasure hunt, and there's something for everyone. I always say that there's something for everyone here.
Yeah. And I think, like you said, like thrifting and antiquing, like it's become such like a trend, I would say now.
Yeah.
I mean, I personally love going and looking for secondhand items because it's like, why buy something new when you can get quality items that are sustainable? Yeah,
exactly.
So I think this is awesome. Do you have any stories of like a memorable item that you received or something unusual that was donated?
Yeah. So I asked some of our volunteers, we've got a Salvador Dali painting.
Oh my gosh.
Piece.
A real one?
Yes. It was one of his. And then we received a really interesting handcrafted wooden canoe.
Okay.
And that was pretty expensive, hefty item. And it was unique. You know, it was just very handcrafted. We received copper pots that were huge industrial copper pots that were in a large home that they cleaned out, and they brought them to us, and they were like enormous, beautiful pots.
Yeah.
I have a really great story. About 2 years ago, we found a naval trunk of a gentleman, and it had a name on it.
Okay.
And so this trunk, and we kept looking at it, and we said, this doesn't seem like it's a prop. This seems like this was someone's authentic trunk.
Yeah.
So our volunteers, when I tell you they're from all walks of life, we have literal rocket scientists, we have an air traffic. So they have all these experiences that they bring to the rummage sale. And this one woman happens to be a military kind of genealogist, and she's really good at researching online. And so they looked up the name and they found the family of this trunk.
That's
and
crazy.
The gentleman the son was in the grandson was in Texas.
Okay.
He flew up. And he came and got it from us and took it to his father. So this was his grandfather's trunk.
Okay.
And it just unlatched. We got the whole story. He was in a battle that was predominant in, I believe, World War II, and it was just really unique. And we don't know who donated the trunk or where it came from, but we got it back to the real owner, which is awesome.
So cool.
And really, we have that story a lot. We sometimes get panic phone calls. Like, I donated something I shouldn't have.
Oh my God.
And we can find it. We can usually
You're like,
find
don't worry.
it. Yeah. So that was a really unique, interesting story. And really everyone came together to find this family. And I think the gentleman had just passed like a few years ago. Okay. So it was really nice, and it's in the right owner's hands.
So
and that
cool
history
that
continues on with that family.
That
so those are some unique things, but you would be surprised what we get. And it's pretty amazing.
How are you guys collecting? Like, I know you said there's kind of like a drop box place to put it, but like, if you're donating like a canoe, where are you putting it?
Sure. So you can come down to the Far Hills Fairgrounds, as I mentioned, Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Okay.
And you'll be greeted by our wonderful volunteers who have an excellent system. So you pull your vehicle up, and we have a centralized sorting area.
Okay.
And from there, they will unload your car for you and take everything out of your vehicle, put it on tables, and then they go and they sort everything.
Amazing.
And put it to each department, and then we have these farm carts that drag it around the property. But then you'll go around the corner and you could drop off for sports. You go around the corner again and you have a furniture drop off. So we make it very easy, very simple, and no, hassle. You don't have to pick anything up. We'll take it out for you. So it's a very simple process, very minimal wait times, maybe 10, 15 minutes for the process of dropping off. So very, very easy.
Unloading and all that fun stuff.
Yep.
So you kind of went over, obviously, how donations are collected, but what is the role of the volunteers on the day of? Like, they're collecting right now, but the day of, what are they doing?
Sure. So, like you said, so each volunteer gets assigned a department. And sometimes we ask them, what are your interests? Because some people like to tinker, so they are in our electronics department because they know how to tinker with the electronics or, get them up and running. Or the jewelry department, people know what's gold and what's not. So that's going on right now. And they're sorting through everything. Then once the sales comes, the departments get everything merchandised really beautifully, and they welcome folks in, and they are helping folks pick out outfits or help them find a certain item. Some people do come with a list of what they're looking for. So they'll help people find what they need, and they'll check them out and send them on their way with their goods and their treasures. And we get a lot of great stories there too of sometimes volunteers don't know what something is, and then a customer comes in and they're like, oh, this is this. And so it's such a neat experience and a learning experience for the whole community. So
Yeah, definitely. What would you say is like your most popular area? Like tent-wise, like, is it electronics? Is it clothing?
That's a great question. I would say our boutique department, the designer clothing, women's designer clothing, seems to be pretty popular, followed by furniture.
Okay.
Again, the whole thrifting, antiquing, we get a lot of unique pieces. I think because of our proximity to New York City and some of the designers that we have there, they were these sterling silver plated chairs, and they were like $700, but they were unique and one of a kind. And somebody donated them to us. And people are coming to look for those things for their homes. And certain plates. We see a lot of tablescapes and people looking for vintage plates and dining ware and things like that.
Especially if someone has like a wedding or something coming up. They're thrifting some wedding supplies.
Exactly. We see all that. So I would say our boutique department, followed by furniture. And then we have a large sports department as well. So we get a great bike there.
Yeah. I remember, I think it was last year. Did you guys have like a camera department?
Yes, we do.
That was a very popular one I saw.
Yes.
Which I think that's another thing that kind of goes with the antique thrifting. Like,
absolutely. People
love like older cameras now.
They
don't want the digital phone anymore.
Right.
They want
and
the authentic cameras.
You know what's crazy is digital cameras are now making a comeback for the old Canon. Digital cameras with a
I'm like,
SIM
I should have cut that. I shouldn't have thrown it out. Like, why'd I do that?
I know.
So what are some tips you can give for first-time attendees, whether that be like best times to shop or where to start?
So Sunday typically is our discount day, and every department has a different kind of discount going on.
Okay.
But also my tip when I give out, we have maps for the property, is I always say make a game plan before you arrive.
And is this map online?
It's online, and we also hand it out physically. You can also scan a QR code and have it on your phone digitally at the sale. And I always say, okay, make a game plan. Pick your priority tents. Go to that tent, get online there, and then make your way around. And prioritize, I think, is the biggest tip, is prioritize what you're looking for and what your needs are, and start with that. Because you can get kind of overwhelmed with like, well, I got to get here, I got to get here.
There's a lot.
Yes, there's a lot. So make your plan and set
what
it
do you want first?
Right.
Like,
right.
Definitely.
What's most important to you?
Yeah.
Yep.
So just come ready to explore and come with a plan.
Yes.
All the important stuff.
Yeah.
And do you want to just tell our viewers again, I know we mentioned it in the beginning, but what are the dates and the times that it's open?
Sure. So Friday, May 1st, we are 9:30 to 3:30. Saturday, May 2nd, again, 9:30 to 3:30. And Sunday, May 3rd, 12:30 to 3:30.
Okay. Awesome. Yep. So it's a little bit of a shorter day on Sunday.
Yes.
But it's discounted. So
Correct. Exactly.
Come prepared.
Yes.
What would you say makes this event like so connected to the town? Like, it's been in Far Hills for so many years. Like, what is the connection?
Well, like I was saying earlier, it's we can see from some of the documents that there was other fundraising efforts for the home care agency that started it. They had horse trials there, it looks like, a horse fair, and then they kind of changed into this rummage sale where I have the documents, and they said they made $1,000, which was a lot in I think it was from 1930, the document that I had. And it was a lot of notable, I guess, folks of industry of that time, and the folks of America, the Chapins, the Drydens, you could see all their names listed as the wives were volunteering at the rummage sale. We have some good stories. I know Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis donated stuff to us in the past. Up the street at Nadarar, it was the King of Morocco. And in the wintertime, he would give his staff $50 to purchase clothes for the winter.
Wow. So
there was some socialites that were involved in Manhattan. So there's a lot of that, like, storied tradition of America. So that's really neat. And that's what I kind of like, is the history of it, of that it's been there for that many years. Before the two barns was there was another building called Schley Hall. So it's always kind of been some sort of ideation
Yeah.
of the rummage sale.
Okay.
And it's just continued to grow.
Yeah.
And it looks like it started with maybe about 25 ladies, and then it just continued to grow. And you could
Yeah.
see the documents show it started with once a year. And then for some
Yeah.
reason they said, oh, we're getting more than we are anticipating twice a
Twice a
year.
year.
So it's very interesting. So, you know, we like the location because it's really accessible to the highways and
Yeah. You have the train station right there.
the train station, exactly. And we've been rooted in Somerset Hills and Somerset County, and we also have some of the documents about how they were seeing patients in horses and carriages. So that's, I mean, very, very neat
Yeah.
history of the organization and how they developed this. And this was their biggest fundraiser throughout that 100 years, because they started with one nurse servicing Somerset County. So it was very neat.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you said it's so accessible. Like, it's also great to make like a whole day trip out of it. If you're coming from like the city or somewhere a little bit further than Somerset County, come grab a cup of coffee.
Exactly.
Go to the rummage sale, walk around, come back at lunch somewhere in Far Hills.
Exactly.
It's perfect.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes. There's a lot of local businesses that we support ourselves, like our volunteers every day. Restaurants, breweries, etc. Come out, make a day of it. It's this past October. Oh my goodness, what a perfect, beautiful day to spend the day in Somerset County.
Yes, and we are fingers crossed for a perfect, beautiful weekend this year
another
too.
Perfect weekend. Yes, it's very easy to get to these other activities in Somerset County. So I would definitely say make a whole day out of it.
Yeah, definitely. And other than your job and your position, obviously, what keeps you coming back and gets you excited about this rummage sale?
So it's very personal to me. My family had to use our services for home care needs, and it blew me away. The nurses are so compassionate, caring, knowledgeable, made me feel at ease taking care of someone that was terminally ill and very sick, and gave me the guidance and reassurance and helped him stay motivated. And he would follow the rules of his clinician, maybe not always us, but
that's usually how it goes.
And so it means a lot. Our grief programs are absolutely wonderful. We offer lots of workshops for women, men, private sessions, dealing with grief during the holidays. So to me, it's been very personal, and I've seen the care that our clinicians give to our patients, and it touched me. It touches me.
Yeah.
I also started out in COVID. I started out as a volunteer.
Oh wow.
And back in about, I would say, 2020. I worked in the action tent. That's like women. That's like women's and men's sporting good, sporting wear. Like you could find Lululemon and Aloe and Sweaty Betty and all athletic
I'm gonna have
clothing.
to go there this year.
Your leggings. So that's where I started out, and then I got kind of laid off, and then I started another full-time job, and then I don't know. It was almost like.
You weren't
Somebody
motivated.
said to me, there's this position open and it looks like has to do with the rummage sale. Why don't you apply? And I just applied on a whim.
Yeah.
And I ended up
here you are
getting and I think they said I was the only candidate that had been to the rummage sale or even experienced it. So I kind of knew
that seems like an important part.
Right. So I knew the dynamic. I knew what was happening. I knew what we were dealing with. So that's my story.
That's awesome. And it's something you're passionate about.
I am. Yeah. I truly am. I truly believe in our organization and what we do every day for our patients. And when I'm not at the rummage sale, I'm in the office and I hear our office staff talking to patients, and they are just the most kind, caring, understanding people, because it is stressful.
Yeah.
It's a stressful situation when your loved one is sick, when you're sick, and they do a great job.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people that come to the rummage sale too aren't aware of like how much this benefits
Correct.
families and other people.
You're 100% right.
They're just going because they're like, oh, rummage sale, but like they're actually making an impact on the community.
They truly, truly, truly are, and we are so grateful that we have the ability to make these connections with our volunteers, our customers that we have attending, and our clinicians. We have our Atlantic Health family. They come and support us as well. We see a lot of them coming out to the rummage sale. They donate as well, which is wonderful.
Yeah.
We want our Atlantic Health family to be a part of this because it is a great community event, and we love what we do.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to wrap up with a little quick hits.
Sure.
What is one word you would use to describe the sale?
Oh, gosh. You know what came right to my mind immediately, so I'm going to blurt it out. Is unique.
Okay. I like it.
Unique.
Yeah.
We're unique in our... we're outside in a field in Far Hills. You can find unique goods and items and things that you need or might be looking for, or something for your home.
Didn't know you needed.
Right. Didn't know you need. But I would say unique.
Yeah.
Unique is
I love
the word.
that.
Yeah.
Who should attend?
Really anyone. We see a wide range. There's a woman I know that she comes to. That's a unique piece. Is our dry goods department is all fabrics.
Oh.
And we get really beautiful high-end fabrics
I would
from
never think of
designers
that
are local interior designers that maybe they donate a lot of their scraps.
Yeah.
And so this lady is a quilter, and she's a knitter, and she comes every year because she's like, I get this beautiful fabric.
Again, unique,
beautiful fabrics to make quilts. So there's that. Then there's also the folks from, Jersey City who are coming and looking for trendy styles. We have a unique vintage department with vintage clothing. We have makeup. So we have people that are looking for, little specialty makeup items.
Yeah.
So, I mean, anyone and everyone. Anyone and everyone. We welcome everybody.
And the last thing, where can listeners learn more?
Sure. So you can check out our Instagram, which is AVN Rummage Sale. We put a lot of information out there. Okay. We also have a Facebook page. And you can also check out our website, AVN. Just Google AVN Rummage Sale. It pops right up. And on the Somerset County Tourism page. We're right on there as well. You can head over there and find our information there. And we do have a lot of FAQs on there, what we take and what we don't take. Some of the general rules, we are rain or shine, and we will let notice out if on our social medias if something should change. But, our website really has a lot of the information, the map. I'd love to mention we are always looking for volunteers. Okay. Always. Amazing. So you can head over to our website to volunteer.
Is there a deadline to apply?
So for this year, typically it's the last day of donations. So April 21st is the last day for volunteers to come in and get an orientation and get all situated.
Get the lay of the land.
Get the lay of the land, because it's a big piece of property. So,
it is.
But other than that, we take volunteers on our portal every day of the year because we put them in a database. You just register online. Amazing. And we will contact you with the upcoming dates. And we do have just yesterday was our new volunteer orientation. So we do a whole orientation. We have a big brunch. And all of our old volunteers kind of welcome our new folks in and kind of show them around. And we give a big tour. So
that's awesome.
Always looking for fun volunteers that are looking to do something for a great organization, a great cause, and give back to the community. Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Danielle. I am so excited. I'm definitely going to be there.
Absolutely.
Exploring the vintage tent, the cameras, the fabrics, maybe. All the fun stuff.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.